Oh, good morning, everybody. How y'all doing?
Sure. Oh, hey, how you doing?
How
Here
you
I am
doing?
talking away, and I was muted. But
You
what I
pulled the
was saying was,
gas.
I pulled a Jess. Exactly. So what I was saying is, welcome to the morning show, and this is where the Aquarius go to be in the know, right here at the Aquatic Morning Show. And I do believe Miss Jess is going to be with us in a little bit. But in the meantime, Skip and I are going to take control of the situation.
Yeah, you're stuck with us.
So you're stuck with us, you poor folks, you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, of course, in morning show tradition, we'll go ahead and say hi to everybody. And the first person that I'm seeing, whoops, let me scroll back up here again, is Monster Fish Gal. Good morning, Miss Lori. We really do appreciate you more than you know, by the way. And we have Foxy's Fishes, Fishy on Tank Dicks. Good morning. Good morning. Keep scrolling. RB Animals and Movies. Good morning. Mystery Snail Guardians. You weren't first today. What's up?
Slept
Good to
in.
see you, girl. Right. Richard Goger. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Freaky Fish Lady. It's 30 degrees this morning. Brr, fireplace roaring and putting on another log and coffee. Well, I could use some coffee, Miss Holly. I really use some coffee. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Jeremy, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. Jennifer Weaver, good morning. Let's see who else we got here. Sharpies, Fishing Phantoms. How are you, buddy? Stephen P. 2003, the one and only G. Good to see you, man. Eric Wyrock. Good morning, Miss Sandy. Good morning to you too. And Bigfoot Fish Tanks. Good morning, sir. How are you? Skipper's Aquariums. Good morning, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Dee Dee's Finden. Miss Dee Dee, it's always a pleasure to see you, ma'am. Great to see you. Let's see. John Larson, good morning. M&C Aquatics, how you doing, buddy? Had a nice conversation with Mike yesterday, man. He's a hell of a good guy, and he's actually helping me design a barbecue smoker that's like competition grade and stuff. I was like, holy cow, really?
Yeah,
So
that's
I can't
cool.
wait to get building that this summer and start putting some meat on that thing.
Yeah, I've seen some
uh,
pretty neat ones. Uh,
Man, you ought to seen the stuff he built. Holy cow! Let's see who else we got in here. Fish Dynamics says, "Good morning, y'all. Good to see you too." Rising Sun, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. Let's see. Eric White Rock, Stephen P, MNC, Joseph Stanley. What's up, buddy? I emailed you back yesterday, by the way, and I don't know why I emailed you back when I should have just texted you instead. But I'm dumb like that. But I'll text you. I'll text you back. Too coolie for schoolie. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Susan. Now my day is complete. Miss Susan's here. My day is complete.
Mom has made it to the show.
That's it. I go back to bed now. I'm
Yeah.
good. My day's done. Let's see. Ricky De Hoyos. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Papa Shrimp. What's up, brother? And Vinoski Tanks. Good morning. Good morning. And Richard Goger says, I'm smoking a London broil right now. So,
Ah,
Richard,
come
I'm going to
on.
go ahead and cancel the show and get in my truck and I'll be over.
Yeah, I will.
Right on. I'll bring the beer. 3G, good morning, buddy. Good to see you too. And Dan's World of Fishing More. Good morning, world. Well, good morning to you too, buddy. Good to see you. New local Austin. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, my man. And I think that's the end of the list. That's the end of the list. We made it. Cool. So good to see everybody this morning. Really, really cool. And I had a really good conversation with a gentleman last night too. After I got done talking to Mike, and oh wait, Rocko, I could always add a hog coffin to the mix for that. Wow. Hog could. Wow. That's awfully big pit, though, man. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a big pit. Good morning, Ian Aqua. Yeah,
Tien, what's up, buddy? Master Aquatics, just call me Eduardo. Good morning, my friend. But yeah, man, I had a great conversation with a gentleman last night. Super cool guy, and you know, and I've watched his videos and watched his videos for so many times, and you know, I thought I knew what the guy was all about, and then you know, I had a personal one-on-one conversation with him yesterday, and I'm here to tell you, Chattanooga Ed is way more than what you see on the surface, man.
Yep.
Hell of an awesome guy. I mean, amazing man. And you know, I just say I'm honored to call him a friend, man. He's just a hell of a guy. So Ed, if you're watching, God bless you, buddy.
I can't wait to meet him.
Oh, exactly.
I got to meet the Northeast people. It's time to meet others.
Right on.
Hopefully the Triple Crown brings them from all directions, and I believe it's going to.
Oh yeah, I believe you're right. If I tell you, man, if things go the way I'm hoping they do, I'm praying to God they do. But if they do, there's 3 shows I want to go to this year. 3 for sure.
Yeah,
that I want to go to. But I definitely Dallas Aquashell is top of my list, and I want to go to
close to you.
Yeah, exactly. And I want to go to Fishtoberfest, and I would love to do the Triple Crown. Mike says eventually I'll make a show.
Yeah, it's I'm definitely doing the Triple Crown, and I will be doing the Keystone Clash.
Now, see, that's another one I wouldn't mind going to.
I'm kind of torn. Because
Lefty, what's up, buddy?
Morning, Lefty.
What's up?
Because I really want to do an Aquashella, and the only one that makes sense is to go to Chicago, because I can drive there. Well, that's when Fishtoberfest is.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know what to do.
Well, you can go to Fishtoberfest and then just hit Dallas.
Oh man, yeah, I do.
You know what though, and everybody says that the Dallas Aquashell is going to be really hot. Okay,
it is. Well,
it's a different kind of heat though, man.
Yeah, you got that's what I was going to ask you, because I've been to San Antonio, and I was in Wichita Falls, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, it was dry heat. It wasn't humid. Like a lot of heat.
It can be humid. It can be humid. San Antonio can get real humid, you know, because we're closer than Wichita Falls, you know, than to the ocean. Okay, but Dallas will go either way. You know, it's not bad though. The thing with it is, I always tell people, if it's too hot outside, just grab you a cerveza and you're good to go, man. That easy. Just grab you a cold beer and you're good, man.
Good morning, Terry. Tropical Tanks.
What's up? Where I see? There he is. He is here.
Good sup. In case you didn't get the memo, today was Play Hooky Day. I've been playing hooky since the week before Thanksgiving. I get back to work Saturday finally.
Oh wow. Way cool.
Well, yeah.
Right on. Could be worse though. You could not be working at all. No job at all.
You're definitely right there.
Galveston is humid. Yes, it is. But I tell you what, Galveston is really pretty from what I've understood. I've never been to Galveston. That was one of the motorcycle trips I had planned. So I wanted to go down there, and then I wanted to go up towards Oklahoma too. And I wanted to go all over the state, but that never happened.
Yeah. Papa Shrimp says Dallas is usually a dry heat, and in August, normally it's 100+ degrees. Yeah, that's how it was up in when I stationed in Ellsworth, South Dakota. It was the same.
Yeah. Yep. It's cool though, man. Don't let the numbers scare you.
No,
it's not that bad. It really isn't. And the thing about Dallas is Dallas makes accommodations for days like that, So
yeah,
a lot of times you be walking and you'll see misters just misting away and fans blowing with the mister. And I mean, sometimes you go through some of those misters and it gets downright cold, man.
yeah.
So it's not that bad. Don't let the August heat in Texas scare you. It's not that bad. I mean, I came to the States from Korea, where I mean, we had in our motor pool we had snow piles up over my head, way over my head, and then I came to Georgia, and then Georgia, South Carolina, and then to Texas. So it was a weather shock, big time. But it wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. I was surprised because I'm a Yankee anyway. I'm from way up north by Wisconsin in Illinois, and I was surprised, but the heat really didn't bother me that bad here. So again, don't let the numbers on the temperature gauge scare you down here. It's not as bad as it sounds. I mean, it's not like I want to go working in the oil field again in that heat, but I don't want to be out there in coveralls again. The Army sent you from Alaska to New Mexico. Yeah, a wonderful culture.
Holy cow! That would have been wow.
Yeah.
Alaska to New Mexico. Holy cow!
Right on, Papa Shrimp. Exactly. 100 degrees in Dallas over 88 degrees in Houston any day. You're right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You go into Houston at 88 degrees in Houston, you might as well just call it a day. I mean, you're literally pouring. I mean, you're just like oozing sweat. That's, at 88 degrees. It's pretty brutal. But I mean, that's swimming pools, man. Gotta love it. I'll take 8 in the UK above 100 anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Good morning.
Addiction. What's up, Chris? I will get that video out to you today to do, by the way, sir. I've been busy. I replanted a bunch of plants yesterday, and matter of fact, I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, that's cool.
Got me some plants down here. Got me 2 red Savina Habanero plants growing. I'm hoping I can save them without shot. They don't look, because they had a bunch of
wait a minute,
blossoms on them.
Are you trying to just grow them in the house, or are you?
Well, yeah, I grow them in the house until springtime comes, and I'll throw them outside.
Oh,
it's
totally different than how it is up here, because they just die. You're done. You got to plant more next year.
Oh yeah. Now, see what you can do in that situation before it gets really cold. Before that initial frost comes around, what you can do. Here, I'll show you if I can find one that's not. What you can do, kind of like pruning aquatic plants. I take off these nodes, like right here.
Yeah.
You just leave a little bit, take that completely off, chop it off, right? So you're only going to have that much left. And it'll start growing, and it'll bush out more. But what you do is let it grow all winter, and then in the spring replant it. It will work.
Okay, that's something new for me. I never, and I gardening up here in PA and down there is a little different. We can't get away with that unless we had like a greenhouse or something.
Right.
Yeah, you can bring it inside, but
the thing is that people don't realize, when you bring a plant in from outdoors into the house like that, for like a long period. Like if you grew it in the dirt and then repotted it into a pot and then brought it in, you got to have a fan blowing on that, because with that, it's keeping that stem, working out, basically keeping it strong. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, it'll get real flimsy, and the first wind that comes along, bloop, it'll just knock it right over and kill it.
That makes sense. Yeah. I guess whenever they come in the house, they get a little bit lazy.
Right, exactly. That's why I got a fan right here. It blows on them all the time. So that's what I'm doing with those guys. But they're red Savina Habaneros, and that's one of the peppers that were cross pollinated. Let's see, it was the ghost pepper, a red Savina, and I want to say a Moruga scorpion were the three peppers that were crossed to make a Carolina Reaper.
Okay.
And that pepper's the hottest pepper in the world.
But
like the red Savina is the hottest habanero there is. And that's a potent little pepper now.
I'm good. You can have all that. I can't do that stuff.
That's you figure a jalapeno. A jalapeno is about a good habanero. A good jalapeno is about 8,000 Scoville units, and that's a hot one. Okay,
I get what you call dragon breath of the butt. I'm good.
Yeah, I've been there. Certain peppers will do that to you.
Yeah.
But, this the red Savina Habanero is actually 500,000 Scoville units. So that's quite a few jalapenos.
Yeah. I wanted to say to Chris from Multi Tank Addiction, he did a pretty good job last night on Fishy Biz's hot seat. Congratulations.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did good. He did really good.
Sweet. I gotta check it out.
It was funny.
I don't know, man. I just lately I'll do the morning show. I'll get up and I'll feed the fish. I'll do whatever I got to do in here, clean up. Feed the kids, all that good stuff. Get stuff ready for dinner that night. And then after we eat dinner, man, I sit on the couch and that's it. I'm done. Yeah. I'm sleeping on the couch, and I do apologize for not catching everybody's stream, but I try to. I do.
I try to too, but I'm like you anymore. If it just feels like once I get that in me, I'm done.
That's it. Yeah, exactly. I'm done, man. I get sleepy and that's it. SC Catahulas, good morning, Master Aquatics. I did say hi. I got a box coming today from my buddy in Tijuana. Oh, really? What you got coming from Tijuana? You got some of that good tequila from down there?
Mm.
I'll tell you what, the tequila down, if you get a good tequila from Mexico, I mean, it even makes Patron look like crap.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it is smooth.
That's not real tequila.
It's smooth,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I know my brother's a lawyer down in the valley, and the valley's like, hi, Mexico. How you doing over there? I mean, there's the border, and man, I'm here to tell you, he's always, and like I said, he's a lawyer down there, and all the judges and the lawyers down there know each other, so he gets gifts every once in a while from other lawyers, for whatever reason, and some of them brought over some tequila for him, and we went down. Oh, when was it? Probably about a month ago or 2 months ago. Well, it was when my mother-in-law passed away. We went down, and man, he shared some of that tequila and a cigar, some cigars. Oh my God!
No, I bet
I was in heaven. I
had a buddy in the military. We shared the pisser. That's how it was in the Air Force.
Yeah, Roger.
But you shared the bathroom.
Roger.
He was true Mexican. He went down home because she lived in San Antonio.
Yeah.
And where he grew up, they were real close to the border also. Well, anyways, he went down home on leave. He come back. He goes, Skip, you got to try this. He brought some salsa and some tamales.
Oh.
Listen, these tamales were awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can imagine.
Oh, I know. Great. That salsa.
My mother.
Killer,
right?
It was great. I didn't care. I paid for that later, but I'm going to tell you right now, it was great.
Dude, hella good. I know my mother-in-law would make tamales. Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
You talk about amazing. Papa Shrimp said he was born in San Marcos and he lived in Laredo for 9 years and they moved to Dallas Fort Worth in the 80s and been there ever since. Well, I tell you what, San Marcos ain't but maybe 20 minutes up the road from me.
Well, it sounds like y'all don't really need me. Y'all got this stuff covered.
Yeah, you can get back.
Well, good morning.
Wasn't asleep, dude. Promise you. Does it look like this was asleep? No.
No, it needs to be though.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
No, it's called a 13-year-old.
Yeah. Oh, Roger.
And I got you. Dead phone. 13-year-old and a dead phone.
I got you. So how you doing this morning besides that?
Yeah, good morning, Jess.
Good morning, you guys. You know.
And I was freaking out this morning. I was like, I didn't know what in the hell to do. I said, damn, Skip, do we go ahead and start or what? And
well, then I'm looking up at the top. That's why I have it so that you can get in here and do whatever. Because if I, for any reason whatsoever, am not here when it's supposed to start, you start it.
Roger. Well, that's when I looked up, you know, how up on the top where it has edit and it's got the Facebook and the YouTube thing up there.
Yeah.
Well, I seen the little warning triangle come up for Facebook. I said, oh, no, we got to start now. Yeah. We got to go now.
Exactly. Yes.
I was going to tell Rocko, let's just get back to bed.
What? You better not.
Because I was still.
Well, my idea was, hey, why don't we just get together and barbecue and have some beer and call it a day?
Well, it just shows they think about y'all in chat, y'all.
Yeah. You know how it is with me. You get what you get.
You know. Well, we didn't invite everybody, at least, you know.
Oh, okay. As long as, you know.
Yeah.
Like an invitation.
I wasn't gonna be greedy. You know, it's BYOB though.
Bring your own
Aqua Gardens in.
Bring your own beef or bring your own booze.
Yes.
Or both.
Yes.
Yeah. Good morning, Aqua Garden Zen.
But SC Catahoula's said that they were over by they're I can't remember. It's Ed Curry that created that Carolina Reaper pepper, and he says that he's right up there by him. That's pretty cool, man. Good old pucker butt pepper factory.
Putting the link
chicken on the menu
for Terry in chat so that he can come up and talk about something about the GCCA real quick.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Is a bean can chicken on the menu? Yes, it is. This weekend. Y'all heard of? Have you ever heard of beer can chickens before?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Try it with beans. Put a can of beans up there instead of a can of beer. Yep. That's what I'm going to try this this weekend. MNC was telling me about it, and he used to be a competition barbecue guy. So,
well, you're welcome, Fish Dreams. I'm glad we can help you out.
Good morning.
Right on, man. That's awesome.
Morning, Terry.
What the heck is going on, morning crew? How are you?
What's going on with you, young man?
Oh, I had to play hooky from work, man. They've been asking way too much dedication out of me.
Is that what your work usually does?
I lined my guys up yesterday and said, yeah, I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so you're on your own.
Right.
It's a precinct this morning.
Oh man, let's see if I can do this without screwing stuff up. Okay. Yeah,
Now,
share.
which
And the floor is
GCCA
yours.
date is it?
Screen, Chrome tab. This video is coming off of Facebook. It's the GCCA's Facebook page. I tried to find the video as a standalone from like YouTube or something and couldn't do it. But yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Did that come up?
It did.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Let me play.
Chicagoland fish people. Don't miss the area's largest tropical fish swap meet on Sunday, December 12th at the Hilton Hotel in Northbrook, Illinois. Browse from vendors selling a huge selection of locally bred cichlids, bettas, catfish, shrimp, guppies, discus, and lots more. Plus, find a huge selection of plants, food, and equipment. Admission is only $5. The swap meet runs from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Hilton Hotel in Northbrook, Illinois. For the best selection, pay our $10 early admission fee, and you can get in 30 minutes early at 9:30 a.m. For more information, visit www.gcca.net. See you there. Hey, Chicagoland fish people.
Whoops.
Don't miss the area.
Sorry.
Huh.
Sweet.
Cool.
But I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, glad they came out with
awesome.
with a little commercial.
Yeah, I like it.
The thing is, though, is the video doesn't show actually how big the Chicago shows or the Chicago the Chicago swaps actually are. They do the whole lobby of the hotel plus 2 other rooms. You know, huge halls. They're huge. They're ginormous.
Wow.
Right on.
So if anybody's in the Chicago area, December 12th. You can find just about anything in those places, man.
Right.
Not just cichlids.
No, it's everything. It's a multi-species swap. And
I know those plecos look cool.
I met Lucas Bretts at 2 of these.
Right.
But they really are pretty big. And I thought it was cool they did a commercial. And yes, I am going.
Very good on their part to do that.
I think I'm gonna film just to show how big it really is.
Is
That
this
would
the
be awesome.
January 1st? I mean January 9th one or December? Is there a December one?
It's
December 12th.
December 12th. Okay. I don't have that flyer. Huh.
Allie Sean, good morning.
Okay, let's see. GCCA.
Pride Moore's Fishing More. Good morning. Well, he says prime time is there a lot too.
Oh yeah, I've seen. That's where I got my Primetime Aquatic T-shirts.
Oh, nice.
Let me on Facebook then.
One of these days, I'm gonna have to see if I can invite myself to see their fish room.
Right.
I don't know. Has anybody seen their fish room?
Foxy.
Well, they show their fish room on YouTube all the time.
They do, but has anybody done like a fish room tour of their place other than the little bit of clips we got from Age of Tropicals?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know, man.
I've never seen one. I've never seen it.
I'm gonna see if I can invite myself.
I think Simply Beta did one.
Did she?
Yeah, if I remember correctly. It was a while ago. There was a couple people that did it, but it was probably a year or so ago.
I like the way they did theirs. Is everything's finished and it's a livable space.
Yeah,
they have lounge chairs and places
that
to
is
sit
so
down
cool in there, man.
And it's a hangout place as opposed to mine. Mine looks like you walked into a pet shop.
Yeah,
there's only one place to sit, and it's not meant as a living space.
Right.
It's very flip aquatic.
Well, mine's got, an office in it with a chair and a heater and.
That's all mine's got. It's just my.
But mine was
desk.
a bedroom, so.
Yeah.
That turned into a fish room that it shouldn't be, because the floor is sinking.
there's no such thing as shouldn't be.
Oh my gosh, Skipper, guess what I got yesterday?
I don't know what you got yesterday.
I got some Cory Cats. You're going to love them.
Oh, yeah?
They're the ones that have like the top hat and they're speckled all over.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember the name of them.
Are they
with an L?
an L?
Yeah,
Yeah, don't get me started. I'll have to look it up. They're full-grown adults. That's why I bought them, because they're adults. And there were 8 of them.
What are we talking about again? I can't read
Cory
chat
Cats.
and listen.
Cory Cats.
Yeah.
I picked up 8 Cory Cats at my LFS yesterday, and the only reason I got them was because they were full-grown. And, you know, once they're through their quarantine, you know, they'll be on, you know. So
Carrie from Science Gal Aquatics said she's seen Primetime Aquatics fish room in person.
that's cool.
But has anybody videoed it, Carrie?
Somebody said Flip Aquatics did a tour. I remember doing that now.
You know what? I do. I remember that video. That's when I knew it. It was like, wow, man, they did this as an actual living space. You can invite people down here.
Yeah.
Yes, Fishy Biz.
Foxy's got pygmy Cory fry.
Oh,
I need some pygmy Corys.
I've actually got fish supposed to be coming in either today or tomorrow. I got 6 more pea puffers. I got 6 more of the Habrosis pygmy Corys. I've got 3. Yeah, that's it, Alishon. That is so it right there. Wait, you had it and I put it off. Sorry. Yes, them. What do you call them?
Yeah. Okay.
What do you call them?
I don't know.
How do you say that?
I didn't even try.
Leucomelius?
Leucomelis?
Somebody break it down for me in chat how you pronounce it.
Leucomelis. I guess. Leucomelis? I guess. I don't know.
I don't know that one.
I know. It looks cool.
They're phonetically or something. Pet Zotics, good morning. What's up? What's up?
What's up, Diego?
I really wish, I honestly wish somebody would make a YouTube video on how to pronounce Latin and Greek words.
Oh, man. We're going to have to get some Rosetta Stone in here.
Exactly. How to speak a dead language.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, too, because, oh, my, I can't. There's so much. It's like a tongue twister.
And I was really worried about him when I put him in the tank last night because, I mean, the tank itself, like the walls of the tank are seasoned, but I dumped everything out of it. It didn't have any substrate in it per se, but it had like my Nemesis scuds in it. And I wanted to get all of them out and everything, and I wanted to put some substrate in there. So when I put them in there, they did seem shocked, and I was like, "Oh crap, what do I do now?" And I was like, "Well, honestly, I'm just going to turn the light off and leave them alone." And that's what I did. And they all looked to be perfectly scurrying around, looking good. So.
Barbara Jackson said she picked up some gold rams at her fish club. She said they sure are pretty.
Oh, cool. Yes, they are. Oh, my God. I love mine. At first, I didn't like them. I did not like the gold rams.
Right.
But then I got them saying, okay, well, they're here. They're cheap. I'll go ahead and get them. It's a good price. And it's a pair. Actually, a trio, and I don't know that they can actually be trios, but it was 2 females in the male. And so I got them. And I came home and them suckers colored up on substrate in a planting tank. And
oh, I was close. It's pronounced Leucomelis. I was close.
Leucomelis. 3G said that he almost got those yesterday. You're lucky, Jess.
Well, look, it didn't matter. It don't matter if he got them or not. I'd ended up with them.
I thought you were talking about Julie Corys there for a minute, the way you were describing them.
They're polka dotted, very small dots, but their top fin is solid black. So it's almost like a shark. Like,
oh wow.
Their top fin is solid black.
So they do look a little bit like a Julie Cory.
They were cute. Here, I'll pull them up.
That's what I was getting ready to do. I was gonna Google it.
Well, you do that because I was still trying to find the flyer on the December date.
Right on.
For the GCCA this weekend because I got a bunch of the other ones. I just don't have that one.
Right on. Let's see here.
Man, the GCCA is one freaking happening.
Very busy
club. It's a huge club, and with the COVID shutdown and everything, they didn't have any kind of events or meetings or anything. So when everything got released and we opened everything back up, they're putting a lot of events real close together.
Yeah, they are.
Usually they're spread out a little more.
Or one every 2 weeks.
Yeah, it turned out that way because they're just trying to get events, in for the year. They want to still have their same amount of swaps they normally do, but they had a shorter time frame to stick them in for the year.
They don't have all. Oh, they're finishing up this year, but next year.
But they do resemble the Julie Cory a little bit.
They do.
Those are pretty neat, man. I dig those.
Well, show me the picture.
I'm pulling it up right now.
But you ain't fast enough. Get on it. No, I'm playing.
Wow.
Have you done the coffee cup sponsor this morning?
He needs to get a bed.
Yes.
I need
no,
coffee.
I really do, but. So I don't have my normal coffee cup because the boys threw my cup in the dry dishwasher. So I got to make a new one. But the morning coffee cup is brought to you by David from Castillo Valley Cichlids. But I do have this. It jumped now. I do still have this for those mornings that I don't have my coffee cup.
Fishy Biz, Mr. Aquatic News. Hey, those little hammies definitely will go down easy. Yeah. Furlough, what's up, Paisan?
Morning, Furlough.
Let me get this picture bigger. All right, this will work. There we go. Damn, I'm getting a bellyache. Share screen. This one. Here. Right there.
Yeah, close. Except for they don't have. Yeah, they do. They have a little bit, not as dark as that. They have like a gray.
Like a bandit mask on their face a little bit.
Yeah. They look a lot like that, but the lines are in line like that. On the bottom anyway. They're just speckled and they have that, but they're that line that covers their eye isn't dark black. It's I just hit my eye. It's more of a gray. I'm gonna tell you what, I have these glasses. I have cut my nose right here. I've cut the side of my head, and this is all like just lately. I don't know. I just don't seem like I remember they're on my face. So I'm just like, and they get hit.
Yeah, here you go, Jess. This is what I was going to show you right here. I wish I could
show y'all. My phone's dead, though, so I can't.
See, those are the Julies. That's the Julie Cory.
Okay.
Oh, they do look.
So I say they resemble them. And then you look at that one, and then look at that.
Yeah.
They're pretty similar, but
yeah. So mine have maybe they'll get darker as they
like a little darker band on their eye.
Yeah.
Jess, did you get a number to go along with them, or
The number was actually on the thing, and I didn't write it down. I could call and get it.
That'd be easier, just in
Yeah.
case.
Right on.
There's
Cory's are like plecos. They have numbers attached to them.
Okay.
Kenny E, what's up? How you doing, brother?
I think we should do that with all fish.
Give them a number.
Give them a
so
number.
much simpler.
Give them well, yeah, because the dang Latin terms are too hard to say, man.
I agree.
It's cichlid number 326.
Yeah.
There you go.
In fact, at
Easy.
some angles, you don't even see that band going on their eye.
I'll call and get the number just in case, because there's a bunch of Corys that are really close.
Oh God,
I
yes.
mean, there is a band there. It's just at different angles. Like when they swim up, you don't see it, but when they swim down, you dang sure see it. So it depends on the angle you're looking at them.
And
But that
with
top fin is definitely black.
With Cory's, I think there's two different sets of numbers. There's C numbers and CW numbers, I think.
I think it's just C. Yeah, no, it's both.
No, there is a CW number.
Why would it be two?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Different catalogs, I guess. I don't know.
I
You
don't
guys
know.
know what
Anything catfish, I refer to Planet Catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That's
Planet?
my go-to.
But you have to have the number of them.
Well, you can look them up by number or Latin, proper name.
All right. How do you spell it? L-A-U. Ooh. L-A-U.
Excuse me.
That's still one of my favorite Corys right there, though. God, I still love to get my hands on those. That and the orange, what's it called? The orange laser, Corys.
Did you ever get any fire mouse, Rocko?
No, not yet. Not yet. I got some things I'm gonna be swapping around a little bit. My direction in the fish room has changed. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna either keep it till it goes or sell it, and then I'm gonna start just breeding fish for profit, man.
Well, yeah. All right. So, where's the number?
I couldn't find
Should
one.
be the e-catalog. Should be over there in the e-catalog area somewhere, isn't it? No, it ain't.
Keep scrolling down. It might be in there somewhere.
Oh, that dog.
I'm surprised they didn't list the number. Maybe it doesn't have a number, because those numbers go to a German publishing company, I guess. And if they don't assign a number to it, then they don't have one.
What about the global biodiversity information facility? So let's look it up there.
Because all the L numbers, the C numbers, the CW numbers, that all goes back to a German publication where they kept everything kind of straight.
Would it stay on the page?
Yeah.
Okay.
And once a fish gets a scientific name, once it gets a proper name, the number is supposed to be retired. So maybe that's why they don't list it.
And it could be because it's been around for a while. Whenever they find new species, that's when they get the numbers until they can get a name.
Right. Alex would probably be a guy that could probably talk more about it. Plus, maybe Alex could teach us how to freaking talk Latin and Greek.
Right. Maybe. Speak Latin with Alex.
And speaking of Alex,
a whole new series for Alex. Speak Latin with Alex.
Check my email. Okay. Checking it now.
Good to see you this morning, Alex. How you been, man? We need to take up a collection and get Alex a really nice microphone to hook up to his phone instead of holding an ice scraper.
No, it wouldn't be an Alex stream
laughing,
if the audio quality was great and his internet connection was great. It just wouldn't be the same.
I
went and looked at that because I was gonna do it yesterday, and I bought it for like $39. That sucker was $70.
Oh, went up.
I was like, well, we're gonna have to wait a week or two on that one.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, this is crazy. Okay, I gotta pull it up. I gotta do a different because I can't pull it up because I have a different window, completely different screen. I'm gonna send it to my other email, and then I can open it that way.
It sounds like Alex has already got something in the works. He said he hasn't released it yet, but he's working on it. I look forward to
a video already.
Of
the Latin numbers and all that stuff.
Oh, not of me getting him a mic.
How you doing this morning, Kenny?
Okay, now they open it up over here. Morning, Kenny. And morning, everybody in chat. There's no way I could go back and say good morning to everybody, but good morning.
You know what happened to me last night was kind of funny.
What?
Well, you know how I told you about how the electric blue crawfish ate one of my betas, right? Okay. So I moved him clear over here. So he's like on the side of the desk over here, but he's on like the rack thing. He's sitting down there. So I was like, man, I promised this kid that works at the pet store he could have my bearded dragon. Okay. Now the bearded dragon I had they call it a leatherback, and it cost, like, when I got him like 6-7 years ago, about this big. He was tiny, and it cost me $200 for that little guy.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So I sold it to him, or I didn't sell it to him. I gave it to him. He said, well, look, man, we got this shrimp and it's nothing that we have already, but you can have it. It's just a little ghost shrimp. I'm like, oh, cool. All right. Never had a ghost shrimp before. So I came in and put it in a little tank today, last night. And I messaged Joe. I said, hey, Joe, can I put this ghost shrimp in with my CPO? I know CPOs are kind of, they're pretty cool. I mean, they're not very aggressive, So I come in this morning and I'm looking. Oh, there he is. Oh, cool. All right. So I'm watching them and they're kind of swimming around, just having a good time. I look down. Where the hell's Iceberg at? I don't see. And that's my little girl's crawfish. I bought that for her. And I'm like, where the hell is that blue crawfish? I looked all over the floor in here. Couldn't find him nowhere. Tore the tank apart. Couldn't find him nowhere. Like, well, I got to get ready for the morning show. So I go in, take my shower, come in. I grab my T-shirt out of the dresser, put it on. I look down, and there he was on the floor. all dried up.
Oh,
Walking at me like, he come walking up, and I'm like, "Come here, little buddy." I picked him up, put him in there, and he scooted back under his log, and he's doing good now. He's walking around, and
Really?
yeah, he's doing good, man.
he was looking for the kitchen. He wanted a sandwich.
Yeah, he wanted
Or another betta.
Yeah, or another better, right?
Betta was on the menu. He just hadn't made it there yet. That you need a lid on that dude.
That's crazy.
That dude likes to explore like mystery smells.
Man, yeah, and you know what's crazy is that what do you call that? The greenhouse paneling that people make lids out of?
Yeah.
Polycarbonate?
Yeah.
I have a piece of that cut to fit right in there, right? And I can cut around for the filter with a Dremel tool, just enough so there's like maybe like 5 or 6 sheets of paper you can fit between the filter and that lid, right? That way I knew he wasn't going to be climbing out. He had to have popped that lid up and crawled up underneath that lid. So now I got to put weight on it.
Huh.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he's almost as long as my hand. You know what I mean? He's almost that long.
Big boy.
Yeah, he's a big fella.
In my area in the Midwest, we have things called mud puppies. They're very similar to an axolotl, only they get bigger and they're definitely a colder water species, but they're the aquatic version of a salamander.
Right.
And I caught one time, and I was like, wasn't sure whether I wanted to keep it or not. So I put it in a bucket. It's winter time, and I ended up taking it to work with me. And I had some other guys that did a lot of fishing and stuff. And I was like, dude, you got to see what I caught. So I showed him this mud puppy, which is just a big version of an axolotl. And he was like, oh man, I got to have that in my fish tank. And I was like, all right, you can have it. So he takes it home. And 3 days later, he brings it back. And I'm like, why? Why don't you want it anymore? And he goes, dude, the doggone thing crawled out of the tank, was crawling across the bedroom floor right at the same time when my wife decided to get up and go to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
That didn't work out too well for him.
Oh, no. Oh.
Evidently, she wound up, it's middle of the night. She's screaming bloody murder, jumping around on the bed, and he thinks he's getting home invaded.
Yes. Yeah, no, that would definitely freak me out. Did she step on it and kill it, or did she just...
No, it was still alive. She just seen it crawling across the floor.
Okay.
Freaked.
Okay. Oh, my gosh. Oh, so it looks like Kenny and Danny both have got crabs. We've got baby crabs.
You got some baby crab.
They have a cure for that at Walgreens.
Yeah, I know, but we all seem to keep liking to get it. So I did.
What kind of crabs they are?
I ordered 2, a male and a female, of the same ones that I have. They should come in today as well. What I did was I went and everything that I ended up like not having a pair of, like my little Habrosis Corys, the things here, what are them things called? They're like little catfish, but they are little catfish, but they suck up on the side, and that we all love them.
Autocinkless.
Nope.
They're not autocinkless?
Nope. They're black and white. Black and yellow. Boy, I can't think of it.
They're black and yellow. You're not talking about gobies. Okay, I think I bumblebee goby, but black and yellow, and it's a catfish.
And they suck to the side of the glass.
That's the only thing I could think of as an autocinkless. Hillstream loaches.
It's like a Hillstream loach. It's like a Hillstream loach.
Pandagara?
Pandagara.
Eaters?
Yes, Pandagara.
Yeah, they're not a
Pandagara.
catfish. They're not even remotely close to
Joe
a
Shrimp
catfish.
Shack. Good morning, buddy. Degenerate. Good morning.
I've got 2 that Greg gave me, and so I bought 4 more. And so everything that I've got just like one of, or they're not breeding because they are only one sex.
Wow.
I went and bought pairs to add to them, like the pea puppers. I've only got 2, so I bought 6 more. This is kind of my Christmas present to help round out some of my projects. I wonder what FedEx just bought. Y'all, give me a minute. I don't want fish sitting outside. So
there you go. Check that one out. They have rainbow vampire crabs.
That.
They had about 20 to 30 babies.
Wow.
How cool.
Those rainbow ones are gorgeous. I'll be right back and I'll play that video.
Right on, right on. How cool was that? Yeah, Kenny, you have to make a video on that one. That would be a good one.
What the heck is Skipper playing with?
I'm very interested in those. Those are neat.
I'm having an issue in a tank right now, and I don't know what the hell is going on. I got fish dying left and right. Someone about to throw some Ick-X in there real quick.
Uh-oh.
Well, if it's ick, you'd know it.
It looks like it.
Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that.
Wow,
man.
that coffee's hot. That's hot. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:03. Holy cow.
I'm going to film. I'm actually going to film a video today.
Right on.
I got to set up the sump for the eel tank.
I said these are my brine shrimp, but just as important.
Oh, no. But you needed the brine shrimp, though.
Yeah. Like I said, they're just as important as the fish coming in, but I needed, because I haven't,
motorboat.
Just don't like all the peanuts that come in these suckers.
Oh, I know.
My cats love them.
Yeah, I bet.
You know what, Kenny? I'm the same way, man. Unfortunately, I gotta change that up. I gotta start breeding for profit, man. But I that's how it all started for me, though. You said people always worried about breeding fish. LOL. I just love to watch my fish, and if they breed, that's just extra fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right on.
Kenny knows Joe, though. I got to breed for profit. Otherwise, I ain't keeping it.
Are they the rice paper edible ones? I don't think I've ever seen those.
What's your disposable income? I mean, if you want to set up a bunch of show tanks, they look incredible. And if you don't have the disposable income to do it, then you got to breed fish to,
right.
So you can put.
If you want to stay in the hobby, you got to. If you don't have that kind of just money to throw around, exactly.
Brine shrimp direct.
Right on.
Those are good eggs, Jess. You'll be happy.
I love these eggs.
Hell yeah.
I've been buying these for about the last at least 8 or 9 months. And I get the premium grade.
Yep. Those are the same ones I get.
90%.
90% hatch rate.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised. I was reading the side of this. They're saying mix 1 2/3 round tablespoons of salt per quart. Tablespoons per quart.
For what?
Salt.
Of what? For what?
For his eggs.
The brine shrimp?
Yeah.
Everybody does it a little different.
Yeah. So these are from Brine Shrimp Direct.
Yeah.
And they're saying add half a teaspoon, 1 gram of eggs, incubate at 80 with aeration for 24 to 36 hours, turn off. But they're saying that the salinity needs to be 25 points per, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
Mine, I do 4 tablespoons, but I do 2 quarts. So
I use it almost a gallon of water that I make at a time.
Yeah. I use a lot of salt.
I don't use enough salt, obviously.
I use a half a cup of instant ocean per gallon for my hatchery water.
Right on, right on.
And see, he uses Terry uses saltwater salt.
Mm-hmm.
I use rock salt.
See, I just use matter of fact, where'd it go?
Yes, I also add baking soda. Yes, I do that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I never heard of that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I use.
Baking soda. Yeah. Well, it depends on your source water, but yeah, you kind of it. If you're using just straight salt, then adding the oh crap, I just forgot the word.
Baking soda?
Adding the baking soda kind of rounds it out. Whereas if you just use marine salt, you don't have to worry about it. It's all in there.
So now, how much of that baking soda should you use? Like, say for a gallon, how much would you use for a gallon?
A teaspoon.
Really?
A spoonful.
Okay.
I just take and then I'm done. I don't measure it. But I've been doing it. I don't have to measure it. I know how much it goes in there.
That's like any good chef, though, you know. That's good.
Yeah.
Not that you're eating your brine shrimp, but
the baking soda helps keep the pH kind of up high, and it'll buffer so the pH doesn't crash. Because if the pH crashes, your eggs aren't going to hatch very well.
Right on, right on. That little CPO, man, I dig that little guy, man.
But Alex said you can also just add more salt instead.
Oh, really?
What is the salinity of the salt places they come from?
Oh man,
extremely high.
Is it like salt more than salt water?
Yeah, it's more than the ocean. It's
like
to the
pure
point
salt.
where no fish live in it.
Right. So
the Great Salt Lake is like
in all actuality,
super salty.
Hatch them in little bit to what they would normally be hatched in.
That's why I use full blown salt water, and sometimes I mix it a little heavy.
Yeah.
Right on.
That's why I don't worry about how much I do, because I do a bunch. But I've got them hatching in my 20 long again for adults. So once I brought them inside, they seem to have kind of crashed down like they always do. But this time I had kept my algae growing. So before it wouldn't, I didn't have it before. But this year I brought it in, and then I've been able to keep the algae growing, and that's what feeds them.
Right.
So, what's in the bottom of the Great Salt Lakes? Is there any? It's got to be algae or something for them to eat. Do you know, Terry?
Interesting question. I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know.
Yeah, don't use dechlorinator either on your.
Well, you can.
You can, but
you don't have to.
Yeah, I was reading Alex's thing. Yeah, I used to, and then I quit, and I actually did get better rate. But let's watch this little Cory Cat video real quick.
Cool. Let's watch some Cory Cats.
And these are the ones I got.
The Lucamellas.
Yep.
Got no audio though.
Super don't need audio.
Little fellas, man.
They're not big.
Are those the? Oh, never mind.
Those are the ones I got.
Yeah.
So I like them. And, you know, I was not, and I'll tell you, I've said this before, I was not a Cory Cat fan. When I got into fish keeping, not. In fact, Granny had some, and I took them back to the fish store. I didn't like them. Of course, they were the normal, just normal
like salt and
ones.
pepper ones, yeah.
No, they weren't. They were dark. They weren't salt and pepper. They were dark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like those, what are they called?
I just at that time I referred to them as algae eaters, but they weren't the algae eater. You know what I'm saying? Sure. They weren't the algae eater that we call algae eater, but I just called them algae eaters because I didn't know any different at that time.
Alex said there's no audio now. We can't hear their accent or opinions on Jeff.
Well, maybe my accent will, be enough to cover and make one for them. Have not seen in quite some time. Well, good. I have them now.
Right. My mono hash.
They just looked like one that I hadn't seen.
Oh, wow.
And they were adults already, and I didn't have to go through the baby process of waiting for them to grow up. So,
right.
And I strictly asked Zach, "Are these some you want to keep carrying?" Yeah, you bet. Yeah. All right, give them to me.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting them.
Right.
But you better buy them back from me. Oh my gosh, he told me that a lady came in there, the store, like they buy my angels and they buy another lady's angels. But another lady from a few towns over came by the other day with about 80 angels, different sizes.
Oh, wow.
Some were koi, some were, they were all different kinds, just all different colors. And demanded that Zach get them and take them. And he did. He ended up taking them, which surprises me a lot, but because I just can't see somebody demanding him to do something and him doing it. So I really think there's more to this story, but we found yesterday, we were looking through the tank because I'm looking for some more ones that are striped, marbled, because I lost all of mine except for my platinums. There were 2 of them, so I'm sure there were more, and they were nice size. They were bigger than dollar Soros. Yep, they were bigger than dollar coin size. Dang, that was hard to say. Dollar coin size, and they had no gill platelet. No gill platelet. There was nothing covering their gill.
Their gills.
Nothing.
What?
And the area where the gill would be in front of it was swollen. It was thick, not swollen, but thick. You could tell that it was deformed.
Right.
At first, we thought there was an infection or something that, they had gotten. But we went to looking and we really couldn't find any more that were just like that. And it was that same color. It was, it wasn't like it was a koi and it was a marble or whatever colors were in there. It was the same ones. It had no gill platelets. It was, and she said that they were out of, really good stock, yada, 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 whatever it took for her to sell those angels to him. And I'm like, Zach, did you not look at them? He said, yes, I didn't have time to look at them.
I didn't get to hear the entire story, so I could be talking out of turn, but are you sure they just weren't blushing angels? Blushing angels have gill plates, but they're clear. So you can see their gills, but they do have a gill plate.
That's why I call them blushing, because you can see the gills.
Correct.
Well,
I have some. I have some marbles like that.
Let me look it up then, because would it be swollen and thick in front of it?
No.
Yeah, see, they were like,
no, the way you described it, Jess, it sounds
thick.
like they're deformed.
That's actually a genetic deformity that should be called out.
Okay, well, she didn't, and she sold them to the store and called them prime angels. And I was like,
prime Coles, maybe.
Yeah. So there was a bunch of different little things that I had picked out that he needed to pull. But yeah, so I just wish that I had more room.
You and me both.
I could supply that store with so much, and it'd be good. You know, that's the thing. He gets so much crap, and the vendor. I was like, the good, like the ranchos and the Arandas. You know, these are some that shouldn't be coming in sick all the time.
Yeah,
they're always sick. And I'm like, how do you can't even sell anything once you get a fish in. Like, you need to quarantine first. You need to have a quarantine system set up first. But you're not. But you can't, you just got so, so he needs to have someone like me who is breeding them right, and they're clean and they're
doing it right. Yeah, doing the right thing. Exactly.
Well, the problem is I can't pack and push them out and, get what he wants to give for them, on a regular basis like that.
When I was breeding angels for the pet shops, I was running probably 7 to 8 pairs that were spawning every other week, and I probably had 30 grow out tanks going. Because if you're selling to the shops, you got to produce numbers,
right?
And I was going through brine shrimp eggs like you wouldn't believe.
Yep.
I was running four batches, two batches offset by 12 hours. And
right.
I mean, it's work. I mean, you're like Farmer Brown. You got to get up early before work, make sure everything is fed. Then as soon as you get home, you got to refeed all your babies.
Right.
Because baby angelfish need to be fed a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that's true with any fry, really.
It's a lot of work if you want to produce large numbers.
Yeah, well, if you want to do it right, period. You know what I mean? I agree with that.
Well, I've already learned that with my golden rounds, I'm going to have to pull the eggs.
Oh, yeah, I never mess around. When I was full-blown angelfish breeding, I never let them parent raise.
Yeah. And then now with my platinums, if I would have left the batch that I was letting them raise in there and let them raise them up older, I think they'd have been fine. But since I pulled them at so young, he eats every damn one of them now. So I have to get them right off the bat. Yep.
Right.
Yep. All right, you guys. Well, even though I was late to the game, we're still going to take that mid-morning break. And we have a new song that Danny Weshy has put out. Don't know if you have heard it, but it's pretty good. I'll probably have to cut it out at the end of the stream. But during the stream, we'll listen to it. So that's why it's great to watch live. It's brought to you by one of our great sponsors, you guys, my sister with the social media lady.
Hi, Fish Fam. Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as the majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
All right, you guys, and we are going to listen to Denny Weshy, Goldfish in a Bowl. And when we come back, we're going to have the Alex report.
That's it.
Way
I
cool.
haven't heard this one yet.
I know.
New.
Is it new today?
Yes.
Like,
Pretty close to today. I think he put it out yesterday.
Yesterday or the day before, yeah.
okay.
Just take that old tank off the shelf. I'm still escaping all by myself. I just got one thing to say to you though. Stop putting goldfish in a boat. Bigger substrate, gravel, sand. Are you an office soil a dirty man? There's only one thing that I know. Stop putting goldfish in a boat. Stop putting goldfish in a boat. A nice tank really soothes the soul. Feed your fish and watch them go. Don't put goldfish in a boat. Put some rosin and some driftwood. Add some plants and make it look real good. Fill it up and you're good to go. Just don't put goldfish in that boat. Call me the fish police, what you will. It's just a fish that I don't want you to kill. Nice better or some cool minnows. Please don't put goldfish in that boat. Stop putting goldfish in a boat. A nice tank really soothes the soul. Feed your fish and watch them go. Just don't put goldfish in a boat. Stop putting goldfish in a boat. A nice tank really soothes the soul. Feed your fish and watch them go. Just don't put goldfish in a boat. Stop putting goldfish in a boat. A nice tank really soothes the soul. Feed your fish and watch them go. Just don't put goldfish in a boat. Stop putting goldfish in a boat. A nice tank really soothes the soul. Feed your fish and watch them go. Just don't put goldfish in a boat. Stop putting goldfish in a boat. One,
Pretty cool, huh?
And there's our turkey.
I am so disappointed. I am so disappointed in Danny.
Oh, well,
That whole video should have been done in t-shirts and tidy whities.
Yep.
Tidy whities and a long unbuttoned shirt.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's how he
Just
should have
like-
done that.
And it started off sliding across the floor.
Yep.
I gotta
Put the
say
sunglasses
that
on.
brought back some memories.
No kidding.
Although I don't think I'd have enough guts to do a YouTube video in my tidy whities.
Me either.
Probably wouldn't be a good idea.
So I get it, I guess. But if you're gonna go all out, you might as well go all out. So what's new in your fish room, Skip? How's it coming along, man?
Well,
I know you've been under the weather a bit, so
I got other things to get caught up on first since I've been sick, but
whew,
it's coming. I mean, I have an issue with the tank right now. It makes me sick. I've
With
a what?
I have an issue with one of the guppy tanks.
oh,
Not your guppies, but Maria Z's guppies, and I had them high. How do you say that? High flow catfish in them. I only have 2 now. I had 4 green dragon plecos in it. I'm thinking I'm down to 1.
What?
Yeah, it's makes me sick right now.
you know what it is?
Looks like they got ick, so I just threw ick in there. I raised the temp last night because I was dealing with it last night. I did a water change, and I don't know. I have a bad feeling that tank's about to crash. Oh, it's sickening.
Kara Karan is in here? I didn't see that.
Who?
Well, it's good to see you, Naresh.
Oh, I didn't see that neither.
But
I like that. Did you see Foxy Fishes saying risky fishness?
yeah, that's
I
good.
like that. He needs to change the title of that song to that.
Yeah. All right, you guys. We have Alex with the fish history and scientific news. It's our very own Alex with the secret history living in your aquarium.
Good morning, and it's Alexander Williamson here with the secret history living in your aquarium. Today I have a fascinating news story coming out of Southeast Asia. Okay, scratch that. It's actually coming out of Europe, which is from fish that are from Southeast Asia. But basically, scientists have gone around the world and they've collected all the way from the subcontinent of India on the border of Pakistan, over towards Iran and everything. They've collected some small fish species there, and they've gone all the way over to Southeast Asia, down into Bangladesh, Myanmar, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, and even down into Indonesia. And they've been collecting these fish that have been known as Danianellas, kind of similar, they thought, to Danios or Sunda Danios, named after the Sunda Islands in Indonesia. Well, turns out that these fish that they thought were maybe 2 species, they thought perhaps one is called the Danianella Dracula, and then the other one is the translucidum, and they basically thought there's 2 of these little fish. Well, fish, it turns out, evolved using a little bit of a cheat code in evolution, and so now they're getting their proper Latin names, and they're actually being found to be species from completely different taxias altogether, not even the same remotely related fish, even when they're near one another. And it turns out that they are what we call either pedomorphic or progenesis, which is when a fish evolves, it has all its DNA history. Well, when anything evolves, has all its DNA history and all the mutations that it's ever gone through a lot of those are hidden within its DNA. Now, they're dormant, or those traits can be turned on sometimes. Usually, chromosome malfunctions or mutations can do it. Also, if you get into epigenetics, which gets complicated, that can do it. Things like radiation, or even just puberty, for instance, is an epigenetic code switch. But it's just like in humans. We go through puberty, but our DNA doesn't change, but the expressed genes do change within the lifespan of the creature. Well, it turns out that there is a new one in the Danianella group called Danianella Cerebrum, and it just got its name this year. It's just been in the hobby for a few years, but it is the smallest fish you can get as a pet. Now, there may be one or two other fish that are about this small, but we're talking 8 to 10 millimeters fully grown. That's less than a centimeter or a third of an inch long. And they're not much bigger than a few eyelashes if you were to set them next to each other and put them together. They're not much bigger around than that either in diameter. So these little fish, it turns out, stopped evolving in their life. So they basically reverse evolved, or to make it simpler, maybe they were embryos and larval state fish, which if you've ever bred fish, you know that a lot of tetras as well as gouramis and even, catfish, they look really similar when they hatch, when they're really young. Well, when they're very young, those dormant traits and things that are in their body that usually turn on, and then they get scales, they get markings, they get whiskers if they're catfish, or armor, or whatever it may be, they never form. And it happens due to increased pressure in a habitat, or if they're cut off completely from another source of food and territory, sometimes fish species will kind of split into two. And this also happens in salamanders, where they reach kind of the quote unquote tadpole, or the intermediate stage. If it were frogs, it would be the tadpole stage. But newts and salamanders will reach a stage where they have gills, and they have the start of 4 limbs, or maybe just 2 limbs even. And then it stops because they don't need to get out of the water. They have a niche in that habitat, and if they were to get out of the water, they're dead right away. So the pressure in their ecosystem has selected that some of them stay that way. And the few that first had that occur then pass on that gene and that trait. So with these Danianella Cerebrums, the new ones, they look identical to the Danianella Dracula, which is another cool name. And they're named Danianellas because they're like Danios, but Danianella as in a more effeminate, the Latinizing of smaller or effeminate version of the Danio. And they look like Fry from Danio. But it turns out, here's the big catch, and we'll have to follow what happens in the coming months and years, is now that they've sequenced the DNA, some of them might be from something as far-flung as a catfish, while the other may be from something like a algae eater. Yet we thought they were all one species. And then when we looked really closely, we saw, okay, there's different numbers of bones and things, or maybe the organs are arranged slightly differently. But these fish are so small that they don't even have pigmentation cells on their skin or on their, anywhere on their exterior. They don't even have scales. So it's very tricky. But these fish, the Danianella Cerebrums, are the smallest yet found vertebrae. And it seems like that they're probably going to be the king of that smallest group for a little while. But I highly recommend you guys check them out, in that they were just officially crowned this year. But just now, these articles are coming out about how, well, it turns out that just about any fish species may have the ability to kind of stall its progress and to stay very young, to stay as a baby. But once in a while, a mutation happens where that baby-bodied fish that looks completely like a baby as far as its phenotype goes has the ability to have viable offspring at a very small size, maybe by laying eggs, or maybe just by having one baby at a time. They don't know yet. These fish haven't been well studied. So I know this is a bit longer of an episode, but I think it's really fascinating, and I can't wait to see what else is out there. We haven't even begun to explore these fish in the Amazon or in Africa, really. We know 1 or 2 in Africa, and we know about 4 for sure now in Southeast Asia and Micronesia. No telling what else is out there. We know this happens with salamanders all around the world also, and now they're finding that they're different species. They're not just a baby version of another species, but they have broken off, and they have been this way in some cases for possibly, 1 million years or more. So that's what we have to talk about today. Maybe you guys can pick it all apart, but back to you, Jess and Rocko. I'll talk to you guys later. It's been The Secret History with Alex Williamson on the Aquatic Morning Show.
That's great. Good info.
You're muted. Rocko, you're muted.
That was
Okay.
cool. I found
That was
them.
amazing.
I Googled them up.
Let's see it.
They are neat.
Let's see it. Because I was going to do it, but I didn't have time.
Pulling it up right now, as a matter of fact.
That was amazing. Alex, that was amazing.
That was way cool, man.
They just look like
That was
a
way
white
cool.
fish.
Yeah, but look, they're just, right there. They're just, but that is like a really close up picture.
Yeah.
Oh, and that just happened to be from Texas A&M too. Just like,
sweet. What is
my
that
favorite college.
poster right in the middle?
Right here?
Yeah.
Time tree of 5 species of Danianella, illustrating relationships. They're different. There's the cerebrum. I can't read that. Myrophyca, translucidia.
And I guess that shows their bone structure to the right.
Pyrapus and Dracula. Yeah, that shows like all their different differences in the fish all together, right?
Wow.
That's pretty cool though, man. Learning something new every day.
Oh yeah.
With Professor Alex.
That's right.
Thanks again, Alex, man. I really appreciate you doing that, man.
Yes, for real. I wonder, Alex, how many more credits did you need to become a professor? I'm just curious. Not many, I would think.
How many? No, my question is, how many credits are you shy of being a professor for professors? That's my question.
Yeah, that too.
I could talk to Alex about this kind of stuff for hours and hours.
Exactly.
And hours.
Days.
The problem is I try not to do it as much because an awful lot of people kind of just zone out and
right.
There's people that don't really care what makes this a separate species from this other one, but I've got that mindset of, what does make this different? And that's the whole reason I watch Alex, is because he does get into those rabbit holes.
Right.
He was able to be a professor.
That's what I was just getting ready to say. I was able to be therefore, you are now dubbed Professor Alex by the Aquatic Morning Show. You are now Professor Alex.
He was only shy of his dissertation for archaeology. Wow.
Archaeology is an amazing thing too. I
love
archaeology. Josh Gates is my favorite. Love Josh Gates.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love watching those shows. Like
Expedition Unknown.
Expedition Unknown. If I have one of those days that I don't feel good, man, I hope Josh Gates is on. Woo.
Right.
He's also good looking.
Binge watch. Way cool. John Sua, good morning. Thunder Aquatics, good morning.
VAs. Wow. Well, I am glad that you can use your degrees with us. That we are the family that you picked. Or we picked you, one or the other.
Right. Aqua Garden, those are my favorite catfish too, actually. Oh, one of my favorite catfish. The ghost catfish, glass catfish. They're just super neat looking. They're kind of,
but they're no color.
They're just translucent.
They're
exactly. Those are cool. I used to see the eyeballs swimming around.
I used to love the, and I still do like them, and I can't tell you why, but the glass shrimp.
Yeah, the ghost shrimp.
Ghost shrimp, glass shrimp, yeah. I've got one tank that has them in them.
I have
But
one.
I end up
I got 'em
throwing my Neocaridina that have reverted back to wild colors. I throw them in that same tank, but
right on.
Right, check the brain on this guy. I know, right? He's amazing. We love you, Alex. Thank you so much for doing what you do for the show.
Amen.
You guys, have you guys heard of a guy called Joe with Joe's Shrimp Shack?
May have.
Maybe?
No.
Just
tell me a little bit about Joe from Joe's Shrimp Shack.
No, never heard.
Well, he has
never heard of the guy.
So many Neocaridina shrimp for sale.
No.
And he's a good guy to boot. Yeah. But he's also got some really big shrimp.
The big shrimp.
Oh.
Big shrimp are edible, right?
Well, no.
Cherry shrimp are edible too, believe it or not.
Dude, did you see the size of Joel's shrimp?
Yeah, good size. Come on, tell me.
Dude, there's one out. Take a look, quick.
Whoa! Holy.
Whoa!
And there you go. Yes.
Wow.
Joe is a really big sponsor of the Aquatic Morning Show, you guys. So please use the code TAMS, TAMS, all lowercase, and go get yourself, was it 15%, 10 or 15% off of any of your Neocaridina or Caridina shrimp that you're looking for Christmas. Yes, he is still shipping.
Right on, right on.
You can use that code.
He's got some really awesome crawfish too.
Yes. And you can use the code up to 4 hours after the show. So
4 hours.
We did play the new one, Danny.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Oh,
Danny.
hello. Go for it. Sorry.
Danny, we did watch it, and we were all disappointed you didn't do it in your tidy whities.
Logan, hey man, good to see you. Well, we gained a new member. Well, you've always been a member. Hey, and look, there's Fantastic Freaks. Good morning,
no, he's
man.
talking about the baby. He's talking about his baby, if I'm not mistaken.
Your baby was born. Congratulations, if that's what you're talking about.
Awesome.
Got a baby girl. Look out now.
I did not know your daughter was born. Oh my God. Congratulations, Logan.
I'm just going to let you know now. Your world has changed for life. I'm just letting you know now. I have a daughter. I'm speaking from experience.
Me too. And she generally.
Somebody just got to just breathe wrong next to them. You're ready to rip their face off. Trust me.
I was a daughter. So, yes, I know.
Right.
Daughters are great until about 13 to 15.
14.
Somewhere in there, they change and become evil Satan spawn.
Yeah, for a little bit.
And then they come back around when they're in their 20s sometime.
Right. And then they grow up to be lawyers and stuff.
Right.
Daddy's girl.
That's right. That's right.
I'm both.
My daughter called all the way from Illinois to tell me that her boyfriend had mistreated her. Right. So I'm down here in Texas. You know, this is while I'm in the hospital.
Have a good day.
So What did I do? I picked up my cell phone and started calling a bunch of my biker buddies from back home in Illinois, and they went and knocked on old boy's door. One way or another, I was going to fix the problem.
Uh-oh. One way or the other.
He has not had a problem with that fella for a long time.
What does PFFT mean, Alex? What does that mean? PFFT.
PFFT. I'm not for sure. Where do you see that?
That's what. Yeah, is that what it is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? PFFT, huh? What? Oh, duh. Jess, you cracked me up, girl.
Tonight's going to be interesting.
Yeah. LOL, it means.
Didn't know that was a word in the English language, did you?
It's not in the dictionary, but if you look in like the slang dictionary, I'm sure it's in there. It's a sound like a smart ass snorting noise, I guess.
Sounds more like a passing of gas type of noise.
Oh no. Like a Bronx cheer. How you doing, Dragon?
Hi, Dragon Lair.
So how many members do you guys have now?
Huh?
How many members do you guys have now?
I don't know. I don't think I have any members yet.
Her membership's not on yet, Terry.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've got it started, but I haven't finished it yet. So, yeah, I don't think it's turned on yet.
How close are you to monetization?
Oh no, I'm monetized.
Oh, you just haven't done the membership.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I thought I had everything figured out, and then I decided to make a change. So, now I got to go back and fix what I want to do. But, I don't think it's turned on. Like it's like right there. Like I wouldn't know if it was turned on or not because I have it so close to being going. I thought it was. So there's something I'm missing, but I'm glad because I won't want to do it different now. So I know, beat around the bush, right?
Well, when you do turn it on and everything, I'll be a member for sure.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Even though I don't get to watch all that often because I'm at work, but
replay crew, man. Replay crew.
That's right.
I tried jumping on a couple times when I was at the top of a blast furnace, but it just didn't work out. I wanted to come on the phone so you could see my view. 200 feet in the air looking out, you could see the Chicago skyline and the whole thing. Yeah,
sweet,
pretty cool.
Greg,
I got some
for memberships. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's not on yet. Okay. It will be within the next few days. Actually, it will be, but I'm just busy and I haven't. I got to work on it a little bit at a time. Just got lots going on.
I was going to tell you, Terry, I got some. I got to find them. I got to find those pictures because they were really cool pictures. But they were pictures I took from on top of a drilling rig. And I don't mean from the monkey boards. I'm talking from the very, 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 very top. Yeah, because you have to go up there like every 3 days and grease the pulleys and stuff on top. And every once in a while, you got to go up and if the flags, because we always have an American flag up there, and if they get tore up, then we got to change them out. But I was up on top of the rig and just took pictures, way out. I mean, semis looked like they were this big. Yeah. It was so cool, man.
You got me giggling again.
Danny says he can do a decent impression of David Attenborough.
Ricky said too he was looking for memberships. Oh my god, I'm gonna beat these dogs this morning.
Oh no, you're not.
Yeah, mine
love
are
them
this morning too. That's why I had to leave a couple times.
I will be okay if you.
I don't even want to talk about dogs right now. Sorry. Yeah, I have a 16-year-old German Shepherd that I'm gonna have to put down next week. You know, the downfall of dogs, they're the absolute perfect dedicated pet, except they have a short lifespan. 16 years is not enough. It's not enough.
No.
The only movies that can make me cry are dog movies.
You know what movies choke me up real bad? Movies like Saving Private Ryan or American Sniper or something like that. Those kill me. Every time. Every time. And then what's that one? There's a cartoon that my little girl likes to watch. And I get choked up watching that one too. I didn't understand what that meant. I will be okay if you take first.
Memberships.
Oh.
Because he's been saying all along that he wanted first.
Right
he
on.
wanted to be first.
Right on. I'll let you do that, Joseph.
What is the star beside the names and StreamYard? What does that do? I'm scared to push it.
The what?
I don't see it.
Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to see what it does.
Oh, I see it right there. Oh. There's a star.
It just highlights it for me. That's it.
Oh, star.
So I can remember to go back and read it if I.
Oh, I'll be dang! I didn't know that.
That's cool. That's a cool feature. I didn't know that.
New?
Yeah.
Whoa! Now it went away.
Oh wow!
Well, I did it. Can you see them when I turn them blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they turn blue on YouTube?
No.
No. Just StreamYard?
Just the StreamYard, yeah.
It's in the StreamYard chat. I see the two you just put in.
Dang, that's pretty
cool.
And then they went away.
Yeah, I just did the thing. See, I did it and then do it and then do it.
Oh, Jimmy P, I am so sorry, man.
Yeah, everybody's talking about. Honest to God, that is the one downfall of a dog. Why can't they live 70 years?
Right.
A bird can live. Most birds can outlive, or the larger parrots, anyways. They'll outlive their owner.
Yeah.
Why can't dogs be that way? Because I guarantee you, everybody in chat and probably everybody on panel has had a dog that just touched their heart at some point in their life.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep.
I think I'm done.
Boy, I'm not even going to touch that one.
I think I'm done. I at my age now, I don't know if I want to go through it anymore.
And then you got to start over with the puppy stage.
I'm done after these three.
It's just too hard, man.
After Bandit goes, I don't know if I'll be able to. That little dog is like, I don't know. His name is perfect. He done stole my heart. That's for sure.
You will.
I don't know, man.
All right, happier subjects. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have said anything, but
puppies and kittens.
Speaking of, puppies will be here in my house again soon. Like within 2 weeks ish. Really? Yeah.
Yep.
She is getting right. Huh?
Didn't you say her due date is like the 14th?
Like around the 17th. Yeah, like next week after next. I really need to sit down and do the puppy pull thing. But I haven't had time because when I'm working on everything else. But yes, more puppies coming in the next few weeks. And I will live stream it as I did the last time.
Way cool.
Yes. So.
Oh yeah.
That was fun last time too. I remember that.
But how long was that stream? Like
Oh, shoot.
6 hours.
That was a while.
6 hours.
Yeah.
About 6 hours, I think.
I think you deserve for that.
Huh?
Yeah, because I was just getting
This.
just about ready to be on the morning show, right?
Yeah.
It was just before that. I remember that.
Well, so it was a year ago that she had. She had puppies in March. So.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll be almost a year. So 9-10 months. You came on in June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
End of May, beginning of June, something
March,
like that.
Yeah. They were born in February. They were born February something, 11th, I think, last year.
Right. Their corgi's fantastic. She has the most beautiful corgis.
Corgis.
And my girl wants a corgi.
Bunny Viper made a comment about if your dog outlives you. What was that dog in Japan? I think it was. Yeah, it was Japan that showed up every day looking for his owner to come off the train.
Yep.
That tore my heart out too. That was like, yeah, great. Just ripped my heart right out of my chest.
Or you see a cop, like a canine cop getting shot, and then the
Owner.
dog. Oh man.
If you're a dog owner, that movie ripped your heart out. But hey, quit. They're not looking for nothing. Yeah, there's nobody out there. So we're hoping for more of this color, of Lena's color, of the Merle.
She purdy.
Hopefully. And I won't be upset if they don't.
You know what though, Bunny? What's really bad is not everybody deserves to have an animal. That's the bad part. So many people that have dogs or cats or whatever just don't deserve them, you know. And then there's people like us that, you know, will do anything and everything for our pets, and it's, you know, they're lucky enough to get into a family like ours, you know. Yep. And some people just don't deserve pets, man. They just don't.
Well,
and it breaks my heart, man.
Yeah. But
it's good people like y'all out there.
Yeah.
That take good care of your pets.
Right.
There needs to be more people just like
and
you.
Then we end up having shows like the Aquatic Morning Show.
Yeah.
To talk
there
about
you go.
Those pets on a daily basis.
Right.
Thanks, Lady Diane. Yeah. I am waiting for a local pond to freeze so I can get video of the orange fish under the ice.
That'd be
That'd be cool.
That would be way cool.
Oh,
carp and goldfish they bunch up in groups in the winter under the ice.
To stay warm.
I've been ice fishing and seen 2,000 carp all grouped together just swim past.
Never seen that. Never seen that.
I would love to see video of that.
Oh, it's cool, man. I'd be sitting out there on the ice and see, you know, a bunch of brim sit under your, you know, come into the hole. You see them kind of come up like this under the hole, and you're looking down and you're like, whoa. And you can see them just about to hit your bait.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, they just like jet.
A predator came by.
Big old muskie or a northern coming there.
Oh, you almost fell through last time. Please don't do that. That is scary.
I fell through.
You fell through.
Twice.
My wife is afraid of water, but she comes out in the boat with me from time to time, or she went ice fishing with me once.
I do.
Okay. And she's all freaked out that she's gonna, you know, fall through. And wouldn't you know it, so I'm meeting my buddies. They're already on the lake. I put all my ice fishing gear into the sled, and we start walking out. And it had snowed during the night. So it's just fresh snow. So you can't see where the holes are. And doggone it, if she didn't step into somebody's hole from, you know, a couple days before, her left leg went, you know, all the way up to her thigh. before she caught herself. Oh yeah, because she's got real little feet.
Oh my gosh! I never walked out there again. Never.
I took the, I picked her up out of the hole and took my sled to my buddies, and I was like, yeah, I gotta take the wife home.
Yeah.
And, she never went ice fishing again.
I wouldn't have either. I could not blame her.
Up the heater, man.
I had that's freaking fear. I don't want to be looking up underneath the ice and can't get through. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope. I get anxiety thinking about it. Ugh. Yeah. Do you guys listen or watch any of the Nautilus explorations? It's a 24-hour live stream. It's nonstop.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. And they do different things. In fact, we'll talk about that tomorrow.
Thursday.
Oh, that's right. Thursday. Tomorrow is Shrimpy Day. We won't be here tomorrow. But yeah, we'll talk about the Nautilus explorations. It's really pretty too. That's how I found out. Plus, sometimes you're looking at the back of the boat, which reminded me of Titanic.
Oh wow!
Caught my attention.
Way cool.
But you guys, we are at the time actually, so we've got some real fast catching up to do.
Right on.
All right, save these dates. What's coming up this weekend, Terry?
December 12th, GCCA swap meet, and it's big, people. It's big one, huge.
I don't know if it's that one. It is that one.
Yes.
Boom. All right.
Illinois.
And then there's one January 9th. And then there's one.
Oh, that's just their meeting. That's just a regular meeting. Now they do like what they call a rare fish swap. If you're a member and you go to these meetings, you get a chance to get some pretty rare fish that you may not see at a regular swap meet.
Gotcha.
And that one's just a meeting too. Oh,
look at that Cyprichromis. That's why Cyprichromis is one of my favorite fish. I love them things.
They are pretty.
Yeah, and they're also pretty expensive.
Yep. Hence why Rocko doesn't have any.
Fish meat. Okay, so this one is just a meeting, or this one is actually a fish swap?
Yeah, that's actually a swap. That's open to the public, and that's a meeting. You have to be a member to go to the meetings.
Okay. All right. Then there is the one that's going to be down on my end of the zip codes. Would be Aquafest, January 15th and 16th down here in Louisiana, but a little bit further south than me in Slidell, closer to Stephen P. and Jenna P. And we've got Aquashella Orlando is February 26th and 27th. I can't believe not more is being talked about that yet. There is also an aquatic expo in Atlanta, Georgia. There's a catfish study group March 18th through the 20th in the UK. And
that'd be cool if they did that like on a Zoom meeting. That'd be cool. So
I know, right?
That would be awesome.
I wonder if they could hook something like that up. I bet they could.
I don't see why they couldn't.
The
like a live stream or something.
What is it, Massey? That the Maine Aquarium Society was doing their speakers on YouTube, and I thought that was fantastic.
That
right on, man.
Yeah. Huh. And then, of course, a little bit further down the road is the Triple Crown and the Keystone Clash and the Aquaticon. Which,
I was just going to ask you about that. Aquaticon.
Again, I think the information was sent to me, but I haven't had time to upload it. So there you go. Those are some big big dates coming up, you guys.
Right on.
And more will be coming.
Go ahead.
More will be coming.
Way cool.
All right. To you, Rocko.
All right.
The next today and tomorrow's live stream.
Absolutely.
That we know of.
That we know of. These are all Eastern times now. Today at 1:00 is Afternoon Delight with Rico. And at 6:30 we have Rico again. At 7 we have SLC Aquatics, and at 7 p.m. as well, The Secret History Living Your Aquarium with our very own Alex. Oh, excuse me, Professor Alex. And at 8 we have Ed's Picking Up Cichlids. And at 9 we have Bentley Pasco. Also at 9, Ladies Night.
Woo-hoo. That's
And
right,
at
Ladies
10
Night tonight. I
At
forget
10,
myself.
we have Dr. Black. And that's your lineup for tonight. Now, tomorrow, again, all times Eastern, at 09, we have Father Fish and Flip Aquatics. At 10, one of our great sponsors, as Joe Shrimp Shack. At 12 p is JDR Aquatics and Reptiles. And at 1, we have Rack from Bird Garden. At 5 p, we have Brienne's Fish Fam. At 6 is Kaler's Aquatics. At 7 is Rob 93. Also at 7 is Papa Shrimp, keeping it shrimp. And at 8, Jattern Aquatics. At 8 p is Jay Wilson as well. And at 9, we have Dan's Fish. And also at 9, Prime Time Aquatics. At 10:30, we have
Papa Shrimp.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, okay. I
It's
don't
7 p.
think Jason is going anymore. I think it's Papa Shrimp that's going in that time slot.
So from 7,
Yeah.
he's going from 7 to 9 then?
He's
No.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
So not at 7 then.
No.
No.
Okay.
But that's okay.
We'll fix
I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
But-
I'm glad you did because now I know.
But
At
we have
10:30,
a
we have
super sticker
we
from
do.
Whips World. Thank you,
What
Whips
up?
World. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Right on. Then we have 10:30, you have P&W Aqua, and at 11, we have Punchy Paints.
All
Give
right.
you some of that.
That's right. And again, tonight, you guys, is Ladies Night. And even though it's Ladies Night, we will have a man on the show tonight. Will be Fishy Biz. So definitely going to be good times. So don't forget to check that out. Yes, it's late, but it's well worth the stay up late and watch. So any last questions, remarks? We're on our way out. All right.
Everybody have a good day.
That's right. Y'all have a good day. We'll be back Thursday morning. We will see you guys then. Love
Thanks
y'all.
for having me up. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. Thanks, Terry.
It's a live ever mosh pit. So watch it, don't knock it, drop and fry every day, ain't gonna stop it. People saying hey and whoa and take it slow, it's out of control, but they don't know I got a mother-loving biome. Nature! So leave it alone, they're doing fine in a happy home. Making babies with their fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers is kind of gross, but you know that's the way it goes. Now I'm in the midst of a colony blitz. It all started with the batch of fry. The mama died, but the baby survived and grew up and thrived. Then the guppies kicked the breeding into overdrive. What was accidental and incremental blew up into an exponential and totally mental experimental hit. And the fish police threw a fit. I guess they just couldn't handle my live bearer mosh pit. Best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spine or time to hear you whine. Duck the fish police. I'm making hybrids I desire to acquire and combine entire lines designed to inspire and surprise and advertise the rise of my monkey fighting live bearer empire. You looking all distraught, you think it's overstocked, but you got no shot to sway me, you're an afterthought. Yeah, I got guppies getting blitzed on duckweed. Had enough of these, well, they don't stop, and neither do we. You might call it a challenge, it's a foot per gallon. Your rationale is sound, but it's a little unfounded, cause I'm gonna be crowned as the best flippin' mud guppy breeder around. On this earth, then my mutts, I assert, are gonna make you a convert to a chaotic tank that doesn't take much effort or the hand of an expert. Look, all I did was rap and 5 guppies just gave birth. Best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, cause you best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food, don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. I got the new genetics for the color theoretics, a different aesthetic. It's cosmetic and frenetic. If you don't get it, I do. I got a vision, it's eidetic. And your derision, well, it's really quite pathetic. Uh-oh. Now you see a bunch of platties, they're looking fatty. You think it's fatty, and the plants are overgrown, getting kind of ratty. It's all right, little laddie. Just look me in the eye and tell me who's your daddy. Best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, cause you best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food, don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. Yeah. You think I give a fudge about some algae? What, you afraid of shiznit getting too natural up in this biznatch? Good sir, dispose of your TDS meter, for it measures organic and inorganic solids, and it's more beneficial to learn the chemistry of your water. Thank you very much. If you want to do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food, don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun.